Part 1. The Birth of a Civilization. Introduction. Ancient Egypt, a civilization that has fascinated historians and scholars for centuries, emerged along the fertile banks of the Nile River. For over 3,000 years, it stood as a beacon of cultural, scientific, and religious achievements. The civilization was deeply intertwined with the natural environment, particularly the Nile River, which was crucial for sustaining life in a region otherwise dominated by deserts. The early Egyptians harnessed the Nile's resources to create a society marked by remarkable continuity and innovation. Geography and the importance of the Nile River, often called the lifeblood of Egypt, was indispensable to the development of this ancient civilization. The river's predictable flooding cycles deposited nutrient-rich silt onto the land, which made the soil incredibly fertile and ideal for farming. This allowed the ancient Egyptians to develop a stable agricultural economy, which was the foundation of their society. The Nile also served as a major transportation route, enabling trade and communication between Upper and Lower Egypt, and facilitating interaction with neighboring regions. This strategic advantage helped to unify the country, creating a cohesive and powerful state pre-dynastic and early dynastic periods. Before Egypt became a unified kingdom, it was divided into Upper Egypt, the southern part, and Lower Egypt, the northern delta region. The unification of these two regions is traditionally attributed to King Narmer around 3100 BCE, an event considered the beginning of the early dynastic period. This unification was a pivotal moment in Egyptian history, establishing the foundation for a centralized state ruled by a series of powerful pharaohs. The Narmer palette, an artifact from this period, symbolizes the unification process, depicting Narmer wearing both the white crown of Upper Egypt and the red crown of Lower Egypt. This period also saw the development of hieroglyphic writing, which became a cornerstone of Egyptian administration, culture, and religion. Part 2. The Old Kingdom and the Age of the Pyramids. The Old Kingdom, 2686–2181 BCE. The Old Kingdom, often referred to as the Age of the Pyramids, was a period characterized by remarkable architectural feats, centralized power, and relative peace. This era saw the construction of the most iconic symbols of ancient Egypt, the pyramids. The development of these monumental structures reflected both the wealth of the state and the pharaoh's authority. It was during this time that the state began to standardize administrative practices, laying the groundwork for the highly organized bureaucracy that would govern Egypt for millennia. Building the Great Pyramids. The construction of the pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu, stands as a testament to the ancient Egyptians' engineering and organizational skills. The Great Pyramid, made of approximately 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing several tons, was constructed with extraordinary precision. The planning and execution of such a massive project required a well-organized workforce, advanced knowledge of mathematics and astronomy, and innovative building techniques. The pyramids served as tombs for the pharaohs, reflecting their belief in the afterlife and the importance of maintaining their status and power beyond death. Religion and the role of pharaohs. In the Old Kingdom, pharaohs were viewed as both political leaders and divine entities. They were seen as the living embodiment of Horus, the falcon-headed god, and the son of Ra, the sun god. This divine status placed them at the center of Egypt's religious and political life, responsible for maintaining Ma'at, the cosmic order and balance. The concept of Ma'at was central to Egyptian religion and governance, influencing everything from legal decisions to agricultural practices. The construction of temples, tombs, and the pyramids themselves were acts of devotion designed to honor the gods and ensure the stability and prosperity of the nation. Decline of the Old Kingdom. Despite its achievements, the Old Kingdom eventually faced a series of challenges that led to its decline. Prolonged periods of drought weakened the agricultural base of the state, leading to food shortages and economic distress. These environmental issues were compounded by political instability as powerful regional governors, or nomarchs, began to challenge the authority of the pharaohs. This fragmentation of power contributed to the end of the Old Kingdom and the onset of the First Intermediate Period, a time marked by political chaos and social upheaval. Part 3. The Middle Kingdom and New Kingdom. The Middle Kingdom, 2055-1650 BCE. After the disarray of the First Intermediate Period, Egypt was reunited under the leadership of strong pharaohs like Mentuhotep II, marking the beginning of the Middle Kingdom. This era is often considered a Renaissance period in Egyptian history, characterized by cultural revival, economic prosperity, and military expansion. The Middle Kingdom saw the re-establishment of centralized authority, and pharaohs portrayed themselves as shepherds of their people, ensuring justice and prosperity. Expansion and prosperity. During the Middle Kingdom, Egypt expanded its borders southward into Nubia, rich in gold and other resources, and established trade networks with the Levant and beyond. This period of expansion was not only militaristic, but also economic, as the Egyptians traded goods such as papyrus, gold, and linen for cedarwood, oils, and other luxury items from neighboring regions. These efforts led to economic prosperity and increased cultural exchange, which greatly enriched Egyptian society. The New Kingdom, 1550-1070 BCE, Egypt's Golden Age. The New Kingdom is often referred to as the Golden Age of ancient Egypt due to its unprecedented wealth, power, and cultural achievements. This era saw the rise of some of Egypt's most iconic pharaohs, including Hatshepsut, Akhenaten, Tutankhamun, and Ramesses II. These rulers expanded Egypt's influence to its greatest territorial extent, conducting military campaigns in the Levant and Nubia, and undertaking vast building projects that demonstrated the wealth and power of the state. Hatshepsut and Thutmose III. Queen Hatshepsut, one of the few female pharaohs in Egypt's history, is remembered for her peaceful and prosperous reign. She focused on economic development and monumental construction projects, including her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri, which remains one of the architectural masterpieces of ancient Egypt. Her stepson and successor, Thutmose III, took a different approach, leading numerous military campaigns that expanded Egypt's empire to its largest territorial extent. His reign was marked by both military brilliance and cultural flourishing, solidifying Egypt's status as a major power in the ancient world. Akhenaten and the Amarna period. The reign of Akhenaten, formerly known as Amenhotep IV, marked a dramatic shift in Egyptian religious practices. Akhenaten introduced a form of monotheism centered around the worship of Aten, the sun disk, and moved the capital to a new city, Akhetaten, modern-day Amarna. This religious revolution, however, was short-lived. After Akhenaten's death, his son Tutankhamun restored the traditional pantheon of gods and returned the capital to Thebes. The Amarna period remains one of the most controversial and studied eras in Egyptian history, due to its radical departure from established traditions. The reign of Tutankhamun, often referred to as the Boy King, ascended to the throne at a young age and is best known today for his nearly intact tomb, discovered by Howard Carter in 1922. The tomb provided an unparalleled glimpse into the wealth and artistry of the New Kingdom. Despite his relatively short reign, Tutankhamun played a crucial role in restoring the traditional religious practices and stabilizing the country after the tumultuous changes introduced by Akhenaten. Ramesses II and the Battle of Kadesh. Ramesses II, also known as Ramesses the Great, is often regarded as one of Egypt's most powerful and celebrated pharaohs. His reign was marked by extensive building projects, including the construction of the temples at Abu Simbel and the Ramesseum, and significant military campaigns. The Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites is particularly notable, as it resulted in one of the world's first known peace treaties. Ramesses II's reign epitomized the power and grandeur of the New Kingdom, but it also marked the beginning of its decline. Decline of the New Kingdom. The New Kingdom eventually began to decline due to a combination of internal strife, economic troubles, and external threats. Invasions by the Sea Peoples and other foreign powers, coupled with weakening central authority and economic difficulties, led to a gradual loss of territories and influence. This decline culminated in the onset of the Third Intermediate Period, characterized by a fragmented political landscape and weakened state control. Part 5. The Legacy of Ancient Egypt, Cultural and Architectural Legacy. The legacy of ancient Egypt endures through its monumental architecture, such as the pyramids, temples, and tombs, and its profound influence on art, religion, and science. The iconic pyramids of Giza, the Great Sphinx, and the temples at Luxor and Karnak stand as enduring symbols of Egypt's architectural prowess and its deep spiritual beliefs. These monuments continue to draw millions of visitors each year and remain a testament to the ingenuity and skill of the ancient Egyptians. Contributions to science, medicine, and writing. Ancient Egyptians made significant contributions to various fields, including science, medicine, and literature. They developed early forms of writing, such as hieroglyphics, which were used for religious texts, official inscriptions, and everyday communication. Egyptian medicine was highly advanced for its time, with knowledge of anatomy, surgery, and various medicinal practices. The Egyptians also made detailed astronomical observations, which were crucial for creating their calendar and understanding celestial events. Egyptology and modern discoveries. The field of Egyptology has revealed incredible insights into ancient Egypt's history and culture, from the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb to ongoing excavations that continue to uncover new secrets. The study of ancient Egypt has provided invaluable information about the early development of human civilization, contributing significantly to our understanding of history, religion, and cultural evolution. Conclusion. Ancient Egypt's civilization has captivated the world for centuries, with its monumental achievements and enduring mysteries standing as a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. From the monumental pyramids to the intricate hieroglyphs, Egypt's cultural and intellectual legacy continues to inspire and fascinate, providing a window into a world that once thrived along the Nile River, shaping the course of history in ways that are still felt today.